Welcome back, everybody. After some real time away, I went on a camping trip. I was gone for, about 2 weeks-ish. The last stream was 2 weeks ago, Wednesday. So I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. I was gone for 11 days. Had a really nice trip. We'll kind of dip into it as we're playing the game. But I wanted to ease back into things with... certainly not something easy, but perhaps something light. And I decided Gun.Smoke as the next full playthrough on the channel because also in Season 1, Red Dead Revolver, we got to get this one finished so that we can move into Red Dead Revolver on the back half of the season. This is a game that we've already played a bit of over the past few months. And it's a game that we haven't beat yet. It is a game that I do know that you can continue. So it's not like Gradius where you have to do it all in one credit like way back then, which was which was a whole thing. I really want to see the full game. This is going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. We're going to be working our way through it. But we're going to do a credit personal best similar to Double Dragon. There's one other thing I know about this game is that there is like a soft win and a hard win condition. I think the game loops 6 times and then has like a real completion. We'll see how we feel. I don't know if I'm going to do all 6 loops of 10 stages or whatever it is. 60 stages. We'll see. Maybe I will. But for the time being, I've got it all set up here. Photographs should be working if you send an exclamation point in chat. Trading cards should be working if you want to redeem a roll credit for a Cat Packs trading card. Everything should be back in the mix. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's play some Gun.Smoke. It's the dead heat of summer. What a perfect time for a Western. Here we go. Round 1. Master Winchester with a $10,000 bounty. All right. So, as you can see, to the left of the game screen, the way you shoot in this game, you have 3 buttons for combat. No Cat Packs redeem. Okay. I'll have to set that up later. If you don't see it, then that's my fault. I must have not set something up. I'll do it in a second. And by a second, I mean in between stages, in a panic. No, I appreciate it, because it's like a 2-step process to enabling it, and I just didn't do the second step before the stream started. I know exactly what it is that's missing. Ooh. So really cool combat. You have left shot, right shot, center shot, and then you can kind of like press 2 at the same time and fire. Like if this is 10 o'clock, this is 2 o'clock, you can kind of get, and this is 12, you can kind of do 11, you can do 1, you can go sideways. Let me actually reset and I'll get that set up. Hang on. I know exactly what the problem is. Now try. Or it should be there now. It should. If it's not, okay, cool. But it's not coming up there. Oh, weird. Hang on. It gave you a card. Oh, I know why. it ran the animation on a different screen. So you did get Laura, but you didn't see it. There we go. Everything went through. I promise you. You just didn't see it. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. Back to it. Here we go. Gun.Smoke. Yo, 10 roll credits coming out. Nice. Nice. Love that pig butcher, yeah. The first possible bullet. All right. Ease into this. I haven't played a... Actually, that's not true. I was going to say I haven't played a video game in 2 weeks. But I was describing the trip to Minky Moo yesterday because I got back Monday afternoon. And I was describing it, and I said it in the Discord as well. I said it's kind of like if Pokemon Snap was real. That's how I engaged with the trip. I was taking so many pictures of animals, and I understand the humor and how silly that sentence sounds. I get it. It's supposed to be a joke. But what it was because you're in a canoe, you can't stop moving. You can, but like you can't at the same time. You're canoeing on a river. And so you had to take the pictures of these animals, this muskrat, but you had like 5 seconds to do it before it was gone forever. So it's like this panicked, very, very fast shot of a muskrat swimming in water. And what it did make me do is I fell in love with iPhone's live photos. They're great because a live photo like gives you like a second before the picture is taken and a second after the picture is taken, and you can then actually decide the frame for the photograph within that mini video. And not only is it cool for like telling a story, but it's super helpful for like action shots like that to be like, that's the frame I want to take. And yeah, and it sometimes just captures silly shit. It captures, like, my dad's best friend Lee shit-talking while I'm taking the picture. You know, like, fun stuff like that. But really, it was so fun. I was describing it to Minky Moo, and she had seen a little bit of new Pokemon Snap before, but had never seen the original Pokemon Snap. And so I booted it up yesterday afternoon and did a full playthrough. Didn't even mean to do a full playthrough, just kind of wound up playing the entire game. Which was great. How's the audio, by the way? How's the game audio? It's an old arcade game, so it's, you know. Sounds good? Okay. The excitement of getting it on time and in frame, well, exactly. It's chaotic, and just specifically being in a canoe adds so much to it because you can't stop. I had a great time. So when I was going to say I haven't played a video game in a while, but that's not true because I did a full playthrough of Pokemon Snap. Famously, if you were here during the Hollow Knight playthrough, when I asked the children that would come in for Hollow Knight what their top 5 favorite games of all time are so that I could find out if they had Minecraft and Roblox in their top 5. When I was asked to tell my top 5 favorite games, even before this trip happened, Pokemon Snap is in my top 5 favorite games ever made. Little Caprolog fun fact. And So if you have not played Pokemon Snap, I highly recommend it. Taro, I saw you ask. It's not terribly long. You can beat it in like... If you know what you're doing, you can beat it in an hour. If you're figuring it out, I would say even still, like you're playing 3-4 hours tops to beat the whole thing. Roll credits. If you want to find every single Pokemon in the game, you know, maybe solving some of the puzzles would give you an extra hour or two. I just have it so ingrained in like my childhood memory how to discover everything that I can't even like separate myself from knowing it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no part of me that doesn't know how to find every Pokemon in that game. And so I can't even like put myself in the headspace of somebody that doesn't know exactly what to do and where to go. Yeah, it's an amazing game. And, you know, Caprolog, the first Caprolog selection for 2025 was Pokemon Red. And in that time, you guys probably all learned that I really don't know my Pokemon like that, as far as the RPG typing combat stuff is concerned. All of my Pokemon lore and knowledge is from Pokemon Snap. Like, that's where my Pokemon culture is. all my cultural knowledge of Pokemon is from Snap. Yo, what's up, Draconics? And I think I think in its own way really informs a lot about how I absorb Pokemon, because I really don't, I say I don't care. I don't have historical connection to Pokemon as a fighting game. The Pokemon are just like living things in the world around. I'm going to start over, and we're going to do, we're going to just do a couple of runs. We're going to try and beat the whole game today, but I don't want to just quarter feed and not really learn it. I would rather like actually get into it and get connected. So 100,000 is the top score. I definitely want to at least set that. Want to say this before we get too far. Roy Knife looks like Luffy from One Piece. Good luck, Shiny Starmie. Hey, speaking of Pokemon Snap, wonderful. I'm gonna apologize in advance. I'm gonna miss a lot of messages during this game. Don't take it personally. Don't take it the wrong way. Don't get offended, please. I have a lot of respect for each and every one of you, and I think all of your messages matter. Misericord logo card? Hell yeah. After not streaming for 2 weeks, your eyes need to readjust. Yeah, I got new glasses today. I mean, they're the same frames, but they're new lenses. So even on top of that, I'm rocking a new glasses prescription literally as of like 12:15 in the afternoon today. Speaking of eyes needing to readjust. Yeah, I got the eye exam before the trip in hopes that the frames would, or the lenses would come in and I could do it all before the trip so that I'd have my new prescription for the actual canoe trip, and it just didn't happen in time. Yo, what's good, John? Okay. Ah, shit. This is bad. It's a really tough first level. I think the first level might be harder than the second level. Whew. Oak wouldn't be proud of my first Pokemon Red completion. I had no idea how to evolve my Nidorino and Pikachu. But that's the beauty of it. What was that sound? Did I get a 1-up? There was definitely stuff that I didn't do. Like, I don't think I ever got Fly in that Pokemon playthrough. I definitely didn't get a few of the legendary birds. I think the only one I got was Articuno, right? Maybe I got Moltres too. I don't remember getting Zapdos. Jeez. This game is no joke. You really gotta focus up in order to get anything done. Whew. Alright. But I'm excited to stream. Next week, Minky Moo is out of state for business. And so I might be streaming a lot those days. We'll see how it all shakes out, but... Oh! That's bad. That's bad. Fuck. Whew. I was thinking of starting up my time back with Moon, and that's one that I'm very excited to play. That's probably going to be next after this. I think it's just the perfect time for it. You know, this kind of like summer heat. I just noticed the controls, the real deal. Yeah, that's the actual one that was in the arcades. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I love the Moon logo. That's all I know about it. I don't know much about it. I am very excited for all of us to learn that game. So this is gonna be our 1 continue, and then if we lose this, we're just gonna start from the beginning and then have a 2 continue game. And then if we lose that, we're going to start from the beginning and do a 3 continue game. And work our way up incrementally and see how many continues it takes us to see it all. Well, if I keep playing like that, it'll be a lot. I think there are people here that will see Moon and their favorite games of all time list will be forever shifted. And I mean that sincerely. I think that it's a game that, for a specific type of person, And for a specific type of person that, and I don't have anybody in mind particularly when I say this, but just it is like a video game, like an obscure video game enjoyer's dream. It's an incredible thing. Didn't it give heavy influence on Toby Fox? It did. Yep. Yep, not why I picked it, to be fair, but yes. Just for like a very brief understanding of what the game is. It is an RPG, where the hero of the RPG has moved through, you know, the overworld and fought the monsters on their way to whatever, save the day. You are somebody that is like in the wake of the hero that winds up in this small town to find that none of the monsters that had been slain were monsters at all. They were just little creatures with their own individual problems going in and out of their day. And you have to basically do little odd jobs and chores and bring the love back to this little community that has been ransacked by the hero of an RPG. And so, to my knowledge of the little I know about that game, I don't think there is a final boss fight. I think it is a combat-free, very communicative, empathetic game that is kind of spinning the RPG on its head. Again, like, you know, was referenced the Toby Fox connection. That's the Moon general conceit. It was a whole bunch of people from Squaresoft from Square in the early 90s that worked on Chrono Trigger, that worked on Super Mario RPG, that were growing increasingly tired of video games' focus on violence. And so they created like this arty, subversive anti-game game that, you know, huge cult classic, just recently got an English translation in the last few years. We played LOL Lack of Love on the channel. That's from the same development team, Love-adelic, which is like psychedelic. But it is, I mean, it's right up my alley. But it's a game that I, you know, pretty deliberately haven't looked into too much, because if it's anything like LOL Lack of Love, you know, there's a lot sitting beneath the surface of that game thematically that I would be more excited to discover. Oh my god, man. Fuck. This game's hard. And I'm just, you know, that was stupid. I'm gonna actually reset. And I haven't played it on stream in so long, I need to get my brain back into it. Had to send a text message. Yeah, that fake reel. I mean, all of it. It's like, you know, it's like A-Team Square people. that just got so disillusioned. I mean, I wonder if it was like a post-Mario RPG. Like, why are we making Mario punch and fight? You know? I wonder if it was like in the wake of that, they were like, this just doesn't feel right, man. I don't know. I don't know the whole story. We'll unlock it together. Or unearth it, I suppose, is a better. Man, oh man. Okay. Hope everybody else has been doing well. I hope this summer heat has been treating you all right. I hope you're not too exhausted. One thing that's actually been really nice as a result of this trip, it has like engaging in nature on that level and just kind of being in a tent and being at the mercy of mornings and nights. My sleep schedule is very nice right now. I'm falling asleep at like 11:30 at night and waking up at 8 something. Hang on. Oh, fuck. They had actual guns in Mario RPG. I know, man. We'll dig into it. I wonder how much of that is as a result of having guns in a Mario game, you know? Obviously, I don't know, but... Okay, at 30,000, we get an extra life. God, this is... very hard. Okay. Okay. All right. Next stage. Oh, Roy Knife. He does look like a straw hat. He does. He totally does. Okay, horse time. Nice. I'm settling into these afternoon streams really nicely too. I like them a lot. I think they're a perfect fit for the type of playthrough I do. Man, I can't. That guy's behind me. That's haunting. Can't do anything about that guy because he's behind me and I can't shoot backwards. All right. I need another row of buttons. I really do. Okay, so this is our first continue. And then we're gonna do 2 continues this time around. Yeah, this guy behind me, man. And they spawn him in there. Okay. Focus. There we go. You can't go up too far because he shows up behind. I don't know about those knife guys. Those knife guys don't seem to be too concerning, at least for the moment. Oh my god. This is hard. All right, reset me, actually. I want to do better. I want to learn it. I want to do better. I got to shake it off. We're back in the mix. We're back in the mix. Here we go. Walk faster, shoot farther, and shoot quicker. Yeah, so you can angle your shots all the way around, which is super cool. You can go left, right, sorta right, sideways. I think there are 10. Whew. Oh my god. I think there are 10 stages. Wow, starting with no power-ups like this, you are slow as molasses. Even just like one boot power-up feels like it doubles your speed. Enemies take multiple shots to kill. Okay, got my horse. Not bad. That actually went way better. Way better. Give me that one up. Okay, here we go. Time for the straw hat. So this is 1985. This is really early in the grand scheme of things. So this is a year before, or 2 years before Double Dragon. What's the furthest round? I've made it to stage 4, stage 3, and you can keep going. You can continue as many times as you like, but I'm just trying to ease my way into it. Reminds you of Ikari Warriors. Yeah, Ikari Warriors, Commando. It's definitely in that same vein of, like, you know, you could throw this on a spaceship and it would be a space shooting game. But just putting it on foot just gives it so much natural character. I really like it. After playing Gigawing and Ikaruga, there's so much more fun in learning the stage to get that 1cc over continue spamming. Yeah. Yeah, I think for the channel's purposes, I definitely want a balance, because I think getting too lost in the 1cc can ruin your life. However, I do agree with you overall. Oh! Sniped me, man. They came out so fast. Oh my god. I would say the difference between, like, this and an Ikaruga is this is, like, the chaos of randomness in this. You know, a lot of people will hit the, like, Ikaruga is really more of a puzzle game than it is a shooting game, because it's all about working out how exactly to do each situation. It's like a reflex puzzle game, because once you solve it, you solve it. And I don't know how much I agree with that, but this is chaos comparatively. The composer also did Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, I forget her name. All right. Personally, I think that's an insane position to take. It's not an unpopular one. I bet it's in, like, in the top 5 reviews of Ikaruga on Backlogged. I bet somebody references the fact that it's like a puzzle game. You know, I bet somebody did that. Somebody want to crunch the numbers? If somebody references that Ikaruga is like a puzzle game, it's like saying Sekiro is like a rhythm game. Also probably in the top 5 reviews of Sekiro. Ayako Mori, she also did 1942. That makes sense. 1942 has a lot of the same dev staff as this. Okimoto was the lead. Oh my god, man. God. So it seems like when you die, you lose a power-up. So if you only have one boot upgrade, when you die, you lose it. Like, you shed one level. So you have to like stockpile 4 or 5 so that when you die, you can stay alive. We're going back to the first stage. I would take Sekiro as a rhythm game over Ikaruga as a puzzle game. I'm telling you, I bet it's there. I bet somebody said it. I bet somebody has said it in the Ikaruga reviews. I've played Ikaruga for all of 15 minutes. Hang on. Listen, dog, I'm nowhere near disciplined to thoroughly master, let alone discuss a majority of what this genre has to offer, but if reading I will not die until I achieve something, even though the ideal is high, I'll never give in. Right before being affronted with a nigh imparaphrasable barrage of bullets doesn't awaken a burning resolve within you, do you really enjoy video games? Dude, I understand. I'm there. I'm not here right now. Let me reset. Let me reset. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hey, enjoy your first card. The Hideout from Hotline Miami 2. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. I needed a second to like brain drain a little bit. All right. You ready? Here we go. Okay, one guy shows up right here. We take him out. Let's learn this stage. Guy in this window. Second guy right here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Really hard to... It's gonna be hard to learn these stages. Everything is just so weird. The way that the enemies show up on these maps is weird. The number of bullets it takes to kill an enemy in these stages is weird. Like, it's like equal 1 bullet and like 7 bullets. It is purely vibes based. It is. Like, and I need to just lean into it. Okay. Oh my god. Suddenly there are 5,000 guys. Oh boy. I don't know if I have the post-vacation brain for this right now. I just gotta lock into it. We'll get it. Got my extra life. I'm gonna save that POW for a minute. I'll save it for when there's 5 guys that show up. Right now? Nope. Because 5 more show up. Okay. First stage down. Yeah, I think we've gotten to the 4th stage, 3rd stage boss, something like that. And like, I don't want to just credit feed. That doesn't seem fun. We could reach the end just doing this like nasty war of attrition where I don't have any boot upgrades, so I'm just slow and dying over and over and over again, but just winning a battle of inches. But that seems so bad. Come on, give me that one too. Fuck. Shit. It was just too much. All right, here we go, baby. Fuck. It was like I couldn't get I couldn't get him down at all. Everything I tried. Okay. No! Dude! Oh my god, it was right in front of him! Alright, don't completely slip now. I completely slipped. Good score though. Good score. We're almost there at the high score for the... Alright, I'll take my continue. It's hard. It's hard. I don't think, and people can confirm or deny this if they want to look it up. I think this is like before a ranking system really became a thing. Like, you know how like in Gradius when you die it's easier for a little bit and then ramps up in difficulty again? I think this is just kind of like, you're in it. Like there's no moment of, we're gonna ease you back in. Just brutal, old school arcade gaming. All right, reset me. The sad thing about the resets is that you don't save the scores. So like, I don't know what my real high score is. All right, here we go. Is that an 8-bit though? It is. It is. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, I really like it a lot. I have to open it up in a little bit in the next couple weeks. It's got a little squeak in it. Some of the buttons are a little squeaky, but I've had it for like 3-4 years and it suits me really, really well. Super easy to crack it open and like change the gate. You know, like if the game rocks like a square gate or an octagonal gate, I kind of have the ability to adjust that on the fly, which I really like. And it just feels nice. It's just a nice, big, bulky stick. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope your week's going well. I'm Caprlog. I'm a first playthrough streamer of games all across the board. If you go into the About tab, you can see everything that's part of our Season 1 lineup. I used to do them purely randomly selected through Marbles on Stream. We've recently, and by recently I mean like this is the first quote-unquote season, have switched to a season structure so that I have a little bit more time to plan ahead and dig into some history, because history and preservation and archiving stuff is really important to me and really important for the stream. I like to get a pretty well-rounded historical understanding of each of these games and do everything I can to like encourage and promote historical understanding. So we're playing this as a progenitor to Red Dead Revolver, which we'll play later down the line. But it is a game that I do want to play in its entirety on its own merits. There's supposedly another really good NES port. People love the NES. I would even go so far as to call it an adaptation instead of a port, a reimagining. Because of all the cool stuff that it does. Similarly to Double Dragon, which we, beat last month. Jeez. If they get behind you, it's just so difficult. But hey, I did that without losing a life. That's where the vibes-based routing gets you in trouble. Because if anybody gets behind you, it is a nightmare to try and survive. Come on. The only decent Mad Catz 8-bit though, they're great. They're great. I bought my first 8-bit controller pretty much exclusively because they were the only people that were making an SNES-inspired controller that actually had the concave and convex buttons, which was, I think, such a genius design idea. I guess it had to have been by Nintendo of America, right? Because the Super Famicom didn't have those buttons. But just how it, like, taught you how to hold the controller through engineering, like design engineering. I thought it was amazing. And so the 8-bit SN30 Pro had those concave and convex buttons, and I picked one up almost exclusively because of that, and just kind of fell in love ever since. One of my favorite controllers I've ever owned. Ouch. Holy fuck. Oh my god, dude! What do you do? What do you do? Oh my god. I think I bought about 5 for friends and family. Yeah, I think I have 4 different things that they make at this point, maybe 5. I have their PC Engine controller. I have 2 of their SN30s. I have this. So 4? Maybe I have something else in a cabinet somewhere. Okay, you just have to rush that guy down. You can't... You have to be on one side so that your bullets go right into him, and as soon as he lands, you just gotta be there and start shooting. That's the way. So we're still on our first credit. Oh my god, that's brutal. 100,000, we just got an extra life. Good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sucks. That sucks. Yo! Broken Quest. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for 16 months. Unbelievable. Let's do a continue just for you. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I don't have any more gun upgrades, which is scary. Because that means I don't have any more distance on my gun. Which is what you need. Okay. That went pretty well. Horse! They intentionally spawn an enemy at the bottleneck. Yep, they sure did. Dude, it feels good to have my name up there at the top of the screen, though. Okay, you gotta go faster than the bottleneck because they spawn an enemy. Horse. Good. Oh my god. I mean, what do you want? Oh god. This is insane. This is just pure chaos. Oh god. This is the furthest we've ever gotten, I think. I don't think I've ever seen that guy. I don't think I've ever seen the bull. Okay. This is hard. It's getting kind of crazy. Oh, you're sunk. You can't win. You can't win this. This is one of those, like, it's not a game over, but it's... You're functionally stuck. Ah, you know what? If you can get over to that right side and you can get yourself a pair of boots, you'll be okay. Okay, gotta get over to the right side, gotta get a pair of boots. Nope. Alright, what I want to do... I want to keep my... Oh no. No, I didn't keep my high score. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get better at these first stages. I think I know how to beat that second boss, which was like a stupid hang up on that stage. We lost 2 lives to him, which just sucked. Okay, your first pair of boots is so important. Second pair of boots gives you a little bit of comfort. You know, you don't want to only have one pair. No, it gives you a second pair. It's a little bit of comfort if you die. Okay. Okay. All right. This is bad. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Shit. It's like you can't stay ahead of it. Clearing the enemies out just spawns more faster. You know what I mean? There's really no, like, staying on top of taking out the enemies. You just kind of have to try your best through the onslaught. No, I don't think this is the one either. It's so hard. It's so hard. I'm resetting. Whew! Okay, ready? Even with the continues, it is not easy to get what you want done. Please. Okay. Yo, thank you for the resub. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know who that was. Nancy, hey! Thank you for 42. Hope the nap was nice. Hope you're doing well. Is Grounded 2 officially in early access? Or was I just seeing impressions from press? I slept for an incredibly long time, though. It actually was nice. Dude, a good nap is so good, but a bad nap is so bad. It is out? It's been fun? Hell yeah. I saw it, like, in passing while I was on my trip. And it was one of those things where it was like a post on Blue Sky, and I didn't know if it was a person that was playing it because they had it, or a person that was watched a video and whatever, you know. It gets... This is bad. I hate to say it, I think my mind is flooded right now. I think I'm at a point where there's just too many bullets, and I don't have my focus. I have to, like, turn it off, close my eyes, clear my brain. Like, you ever seen that video of that streamer, Speed, when he's doing that competition for $10,000 or something on Fortnite? And there's that kid crying, he goes, "Speed, please, I need this. My mom's kinda homeless." Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta watch that video. It's one of my favorite videos. This is what I need to do. My mom's kinda homeless. Here we go. This is what I need in my brain right now. Hang on.
Oh my god, I'm going to lose. Please, Pete, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful, bro.
This is where I need to be. I need to step away from Gun.Smoke. I need to enter this exact mind palace right here. This moment right here.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? Stop laughing, bro. Look at you smiling, bro. You disrespectful as bro.
He hangs out in that zone for so long.
Laughing at your fans, bro. Nah, real
It's kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful.
That's right. This is where I need to be. Entering the place where someone's saying that your mom is kind of... I think it's the very specific etymology of being kind of homeless. It's a little kid playing Fortnite, you know? Obviously, he comes from the right place, but... Did you see the clip from this week where he met a guy who had him pregnant on a shirt? No. I frankly don't know too much about the guy at all. I just love... Somebody uses this moment as a GIF all the time in one of the Discord servers I'm in, where they're like deep in thought like this, and then just the transition, just... Oh, it kills me every single time. I've seen like in passing, I've seen stuff about him. He travels the world now, right? That's like his new thing, new as of, you know, the last couple years. Like his old thing used to be backflips, and now his new thing is like kind of acting as like a one-man tourism bureau for the world, right? He like spins a wheel and goes like, you know, what the hell is Morocco? All right, I guess we're going to Morocco. And then he spends like 2.5 weeks in Morocco. He was called Ignorant. All I know is that he, like, at this point, like, the videos that come across my TikTok are that he went to Thailand or something like some country. I guess Thailand has pretty strong tourism as it is. Some country that doesn't have strong, like, tourism behind it. And he kind of just, like, advocated for this country and fell in love with it and was around, and people would like clamor on the streets, like excited to get in the video and all this stuff. And I think that's really cool. I think that kind of acting as like, this is going to make certain people maybe kind of angry, like a Bourdainian Gen Alpha, he goes to the places that aren't flashy, right? Which is the same. It's like a parts unknown while streaming, while live, engaged with the locals of the community, being like, that's what I've seen. And it's a very like celebratory, the world really isn't all that different. You know, wherever you go, these places that might seem, you know, whatever, in the grand scheme of things, it's all just people trying to be happy, right? And from like the very little that I've seen, I think that he does a relatively good job of that. Some kind of old Vice doc, yeah. Gen Alpha Bourdain, that's kind of, I mean, I'll have to look more into it, because this is a very uninformed understanding. And I'll be the first to admit that. But I just know that he likes Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's like a one-man tourism bureau. The kid got speared by a Steiner at the Royal Rumble, so he's got my respect. Oh, I saw that too. Yeah, he got rocked, right? He got like really like rocked. Yeah. I saw that. And I have seen him jump over the Lambo. Allegedly. Remains to be seen whether or not he truly jumped over the Lambo or if it was ILM, Industrial Light and Magic tricks. Did I watch the new Netflix show? No. We've been over me with wrestling. I admire it so deeply. I feel like I missed my window. And so I just watch from afar and smile and wish I was in that world, while at the same time going, there's just too much investment right now for me to join that world as a 30-year-old. Like if I was there from the ground floor, I would still be there, but I gotta pick my interests, right? I'm the type that likes to go deep on the things that I engage in. And at this point, no, I know you just gotta jump in. I completely agree. We've had this conversation before. It's less about like, I'm scared to jump in, and more about like, I don't want to. I mean, I want to, but I don't. If that makes sense. That's why I like this show. This show being Caprolog. It gives me an overview. It makes me feel like I know, but nothing deep. Yeah. I'll do it so you don't have to. Right. Get as much as you need out of this so that you can go into a conversation on Discord and go like, oh, Red Dead Revolver? You know that was an old Capcom thing? People will be like, no way. Or they'll be like, shut up, Poindexter, and time you out. Either way, I mean, I'm not involved. If audiobooks are books, Twitch streams are me playing the game. I do have like internal moral opposition to that take. But at the same time, sure, you're never gonna play this. You know what I mean? You're never gonna play this. Wrestling fan imposter syndrome? Frankly, it's not that either. I get what you're saying. It can sound like that. It's more like I don't want to care any more than I do right now, which is very little. I didn't get the horse. This is a disaster. You can still shoot while you're scrounging around on the ground? If I can't hit you... That's so fucked up. That's one thing. So I do have a question, actually. This is a good segue type question about something that I've been thinking about. So, as I've said before, I feel like I mildly... Fuck you, man. How many bullets does it take for you to go down? How many... the wires are getting crossed. I'm focusing in now, and immediately you said, fuck you, man. No, I'm talking about the guy. I overestimate. It is 2 bullets to hit him. It is 1 to butter him up and 2 to deal damage. I overestimated based on the first 5 games that were played on the stream for 2025. The number of people that would be interested in playing these games themselves in the lead up to me playing the game. What I mean is, I announced all 15 games. I think majority of the people, I think most people, aren't going to boot up one of them on their own. However, 2 was the pre-jacked answer to the question. Either way, it acted as a placebo and got me through that fight. Because we did Pokemon Red, and a lot of people wanted to play Pokemon Red. You know, do a replay, do whatever. We did Xenogears, and a lot of people went, you know what, I'll boot up Xenogears. Hell yeah. Having them all announced up front, has that led to, and this is just a general question, I want like honesty, just to, like the urgency and the excitement isn't quite there. When I go into season 2, should I hold them all to the chest? Or is it nice to have the lineup ahead of time and go like, oh, okay, we're going to go into this one now, play a game here, play some there, blah, 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 so that you know ahead of time. I think do half. Okay. Because, I mean, either way, I have, you know, the games that are going to be necessary in my brain. Because we'll do the marble rolls. 2 of them will be known because they'll be sequels. Do like a lead-up notice. Okay. I could do that. Like tease the logo and do like a lead-up. More fun to play while you're playing as opposed to like way ahead of time. Okay. These are the kind of things that I was curious about. Because I was like, you know, if people wanted to dig in and play Indiana Jones, they could do that right now. And I might not play it for another couple of weeks, but you could play it so that when it comes time to play it, you've already kind of have the knowledge of it under your belt. Hang on. I saw personally I like revealing the whole thing, and this is why I'm excited to have this conversation, because I'm of 2 minds about it completely. Gives me freedom to jump around for sure. Cool to see everything in context for sure. I think that context would be more exciting if the seasons maybe had themes. I think that would be really exciting. But I'm not going to be doing that, so just know ahead of time that that's not going to happen. Okay. You like the hype mystery. Okay. I presume that whenever you curate a list, even if there's no theme, there is a general idea, even if it's not textual. The freedom of jumping around is the best part of revealing the whole thing. That's very true. I like the hype mystery, but there's something to say about feeling left out if a thing is already started. Elaborate on that for me just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get... Shit. There's a reason you picked the games you did, even if it's largely vibes or logistics. That's very true. I mean, I can tell you. I'll tell you guys right now. You guys want to know some behind the scenes? This spot for Gun.Smoke was going to be Grand Theft Auto 1. But as I was pulling the list together, it was announced that Grand Theft Auto 1 was delayed into 2026. And I went, okay, that gives me more time because Grand Theft Auto 1 is just inherently a little less contextually appropriate than maybe Red Dead Redemption 2, which is another game that I haven't beaten. And so maybe it's in my best interest, because I have a little bit more time, to get Red Dead Redemption 2 lined up by playing Gun.Smoke and Red Dead Revolver. So that's an example of, even if it's not decided for any reasons that might make sense. Like Moon is on this list because Stray Children comes out at the end of the month. Or at the end of the year. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to talk about all that kind of stuff. It's just kind of like, this used to be Grand Theft Auto, yeah. Okay, here we go. God fucking damn. Okay, I don't have any boots, which sucks. So we got to find out which of these buckets is the boot bucket. Because I'm not going to be able to beat this without boots. Okay. We got to find out which one's boots. Probably one of these. There's boots. Okay. Focus up. Tough to get that guy. Ooh, and a bullet. Oh, that's actually really nice. All right, if I can get myself over to that bridge and then stay alive, that's where you want to be. But we're kind of like, we're in a bad spot. It's like you can continue, but like, can you continue? You know? It's one of those. It's like, it's not going to take me out of the game, but oh, come on. That's fine. Just survive as best as we can. Nothing there. What about you? Nothing. No. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, no. We're putting you back in the same place. We're putting you back. It's a continue. You're right where you were before. Let's see if we can make it over this hump to see the next stage. very hard. I probably have to reset. Yeah, I wish I could hear more of it. Okay. Hang on. Get up here so that we can get ahead of these. Okay. No, no, no. Oh. All right, let's reset. Let's reset. A few weeks or a month's notice gives people more time, people a chance and time to decide. Everybody's cap is already so far in. Everybody's playing. It's already at level 16. Why bother? I agree with that completely. Freedom of jumping around is fun. Revealing the whole thing. I agree with the hype mystery around as well. Personally, I agree with it. Obviously, I'm going to know things ahead of time, and it's so nice. That feeling will be especially bad with games tied to big properties. Right. And that's kind of the reason why I start from the top. I really like starting these franchises from the start and kind of giving... Because I don't have to. I do think that there's a lot of fun hidden benefit in playing something from the start. But by and large, it's just... I don't know if that's just points. I'm assuming that's just points. I've like picked up this like little grenade looking thing. Okay. That. Fuck. That sucks. It sucks to die. It really sucks to die. God, look at this, man. Oh, I got my work cut out for me. I should note, you know, while we're having this conversation, you know, we are doing a like roll credit pledge for sequels. If you've been around and you've heard about that, if you haven't, 2 games of each 10-game season. So this season is 15 games. That's not going to happen in the future. I think 15 is just a little bit too many. It will be 10 going forward. But 2 games of each season will be sequels determined by you guys just based on what franchises you want to see continued most. which is something that I'm excited to, God damn it. Something I'm really excited to see. And I'm going to reset. I got to take some time to think. I need time after each run to like clear my head, because it takes a lot out of you. Right now, taking a look at the list here. We have Burnout 3 Takedown in the lead with 50 roll credits. Resident Evil 2 in second place with 30 roll credits. But at the end of the last stream, we had a last minute like deluge of Armored Core 3 support. So at this point in time, Armored Core 3 is 8 roll credits away from stepping over Resident Evil 2 and going into Season 2. Here's how this works. There's a channel point redeem. If you check your roll credit balance with exclamation point balance, you can see how many roll credits you have, and you can redeem a channel point reward that says, in parentheses, in brackets, roll credits, follow-up pledge. Pledge your roll credits to get follow-ups on next season's roster. Current follow-up list is on the About page. 6 for Might and Magic. Ooh, that's actually a really fun one. Okay. I'll get 6 going for Might and Magic. Hang on. 6 total. Let me go ahead and move this up. I think it puts us over Battletoads. I think. Yes. And so let me go ahead and remove 6 roll credits from you. So allow me to explain what this means. Shiny Starmie has put up 6 roll credits to Might and Magic Book 2. All right? Unless it gets over 30, it will, it has to get into the threshold. 2 will be pulled for Season 2. However, there has been an established pledge for Might and Magic, which means that game will be rising the ranks so that Season 3, when these 2 games are pulled from the list, the next 2 will be Armored Core 3 and Fallout 2. After those are pulled for Season 3, Season 4, we're looking at Might and Magic 2 and Battletoads. This number can switch around like crazy. At any time, Might and Magic might get 50 roll credits pushed towards it, and then it'll go all the way to the top and it'll be in Season 2. It's totally up to you guys to determine through what you are most excited about which of these games, whether it's Alan Wake 2 or Borderlands 2 or Crysis, will get to the top of the list and be willed into existence for a full playthrough here on the channel. It's just a system that I thought would be pretty fun, especially now that we're not using roll credits as often as far as like marble rolls. We're just not doing nearly as many marble rolls. I wanted to give additional ways for your roll credits to be used. So whether it's the Cat Packs trading cards or pledges, so that, 30 are at Resident Evil 2. If something gets to 31 and Resident Evil 2 is now in 3rd place, you can still team effort your way exactly to getting these things rising to the top. I think it's really exciting. I'm really happy with it. I encourage you guys. Everything that gets added in through a pledge is locked into that game. It's never going to go away. It's not like, oh man, Season 2 is starting. Thanks for redeeming all of these, but these are all done. It's still a cumulative process. So every roll credit counts is basically what I'm trying to say. Getting Might and Magic 2 in there is really exciting. Additionally, right, there is a channel point redemption. It's 3 channel points. There are definitely going to be times where it might get a little chaotic, in the sense that you might want something, but you don't want to step on toes. If that's the case, You can also whisper me, so that you don't have to put your name and your number blasted out for the world to see. And, because I'm not saying 30 total, 20 from whoever, 5 from whoever, 5 from whoever. It's just a locked in 30. I just want to keep it.
How's Gun.Smoke?
I just want to keep it low key. Yo, Cyclophilin, great to see you. Thank you so much for 22 months. How's Gun.Smoke? It was a bad pick. Not for the season, mind you. This is an awesome game. It was a bad pick for my first stream back after 2 weeks away. My brain is flooded, and I probably needed to ease into something and get, used to chat and talking and all of those things, and going right into this like brutally hard, no nonsense shoot 'em up while trying to be like, yeah, my trip was really good. I went canoeing on the river and I slept in a tent and blah, 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 blah. I can feel my brain flooded is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's a bullet hell, but that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. A bullet hell has the benefit of being telegraphed, right? Like you can learn the bullet movements and everything has like this rigid, beautiful, patternistic art to it. This is so random that you don't really learn these stages. It is just chaos. The enemies are rigid. Like they'll always spawn at the same time in the same place. So we could learn it, right? And probably I eventually will just through osmosis. But it's certainly not like a cave shooter, like an Ikaruga or a Toho or a Donpachi or... I know Ikaruga's not cave. I was thinking of Donpachi. So, my answer is in 2 parts. The game, very good. The stream, definitely bit off more than I can chew. But there's fun in the chaos, If I was at an arcade, would I have moved to a different machine because my brain can't handle this right now? Absolutely. How you doing, Cyclophilin? I hope you're doing well. You'd be broke, too. That's true as well. But I definitely picked this game for today because I was like, you can continue as many times as you want. You can beat the game. I'll just credit feed and just beat the game, and we'll have another game checked off of our list so that we can move on to the next thing and have Gun.Smoke accounted for. Obviously, it's not that sort of thing. So there's a little bit of ignorance. A little bit of who did I think I was. Trying to beat some trials in Monster Hunter? Nice. Man, Monster Hunter would be fun. Monster Hunter feels like a dead heat of summer sort of game. We were talking about like games and seasons, and like playing Moon in the middle of the summertime just feels right. Monster Hunter feels like summer break. You know, like really get yourself involved, almost like an MMO. Summer or winter? I guess it's, you know, one of those polar extremes where you're inside. 1 through 3 have a vibe that can't be replicated. It's like you're on a tropical island. It could happen. It could happen sooner rather than later. Damn. God. And like Draconic said, the bullets are can be so hard to see. They're so little. It's a good thing I got a new glasses prescription. Otherwise, I'd be really sunk. All right. What are the 2 icons on the bottom? Good question. There's actually 3 total. Right here. Walk faster, shoot farther, shoot quicker. So right now I have 1 boot. So I have faster movement speed. If I die here, which I probably will, just pay attention to how fast I'm moving. I think so long as you have 1 boot, you have additional movement speed. I don't know if 2 boots is faster than 1 boot. I haven't figured that out. Yeah, and the shadow's hard because the shadow won't hurt you, and it's like off center. So you don't have to worry about the bullet shadow at all. You're just worrying about the actual bullets, and so it fucks with your head. Whew. But I'm sure you can see how it's like mind exhausting. The way that these enemies spawn in, the number of enemies, trying to keep on top of it all. It's like what I imagine having like quadruplets would be like. like 4 screaming babies that you have to attend to that all have different needs. It's just chaos. Temple of Olmec, Legend of the Hidden Temple. Or Guts. I forget which one had video games. Alright, here we go. From the top. I think I just took damage because I got like auto scroll damage there. That sucks. I think I was behind that barrel when it moved. Fuck, man. That was close, and the early parts of that level were awesome. I did really, really well. But yeah, I think I got, like, contact damage by being behind that barrel. That guy did not die from the POW. That's really annoying. One life down, that's okay. So each time you die, you lose a little bit of speed, you lose a little bit of bullet distance. This is a hard game, and the unlimited continues don't help you at all. I thought they were going to. I thought the unlimited continues were really going to make it palatable. Like Double Dragon. Double Dragon, you could learn it with a couple continues because it wasn't like you gained experience or anything. Like the NES version. Yes, if you look at the... No, it's not on the stick. Look at my buttons. Like, as I'm pressing. It's not tied to the stick. Which, honestly, is a little bit better. I think this would be even harder if it was tied to the stick. But you have effectively three... No. You have 3 shoot buttons. Left, center, and right. And so you can, like, press any combination of them and do, like, sprays in different directions. Like, I can just go just out in 2 directions. I can kind of spray. No, you fucker, man! God damn it! God! If you're paying attention, another part that's very difficult is the fact that you don't shoot directly in front of you. So where you are standing, you're shooting to the sides. Right? If I had one gun that was shooting directly in front of me, things would be much easier Because I can stand right in front of that guy and shoot, and it goes to the sides of him. Ugh. It's a tough game. This is like the era of Ghosts and Goblins Capcom. This is just what they were all about. Just appealing to masochist gamers. With these gorgeous, like, audio-visual cues, and then just making the game really hard. Got him. Okay. I think I'm gonna try my best to credit feed. Get as much progress as I can. See if we can beat it, because I think learning this is going to be really difficult, and there are 10 stages to the game. We could do a little each stream. I think the type of difficult that this is, it doesn't really lend itself to learning in that way, like we did with Gradius, just given how random the bullet patterns are. It's a demoralizing structure. All right. Oh my god. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna try. We're gonna just keep trying. But now I have no more boots. So you'll see I move so slow. Like, you move sluggishly slow with no boots. And so it just makes it all the more difficult to brute force your way through it like that. Like, I have no movement speed. And the bullets move faster than I can walk. And I have no bullet distance. Okay. That's bullet cadence. I can shoot faster. What's up here? Boots. Okay, so the boots are there. That's good to know. That's really helpful, actually. Fuck. God. It's hard. It's hard. So if I can get over to this side and then stay alive and collect both of these and then cut back over here, and now I have a little bit of boots. I have a little bit of... Damn. It is Pizza Wednesday. Make no mistake, it is Pizza Wednesday. So if I can just get over this hump, we can continue. As opposed to starting over completely. We're definitely in a choke point. And I don't necessarily know how we beat it. I'm just learning, I'm trying. I know where to get my boots and where to get my gun distance right here, which is a helpful thing. And then maybe we cut back over here and we kill as many of those as we can. Nothing in that barrel, so that's helpful to know. Okay. I don't know. This feels like a choke point that you don't make it out of. And they just take your money and laugh all the way to the bank. You know, this is where the headstrong kid goes like, no, I can do it. I don't want to have to start all over. Yeah, the river is tough. I mean, just purely like stage and hazard design, it's a really cool level to like split you out in the middle. And if there's one saving grace I'll give it, at least they don't make it so that you fall in the river and die. Can you imagine how bad that would be? If you accidentally walked into the river and it acted as like running into a wall with a spaceship, that would be hell. All right. No, I got stuck on that rock. Okay, we're making progress, though. That was the furthest I've gotten. Yeah, if you fell into the water, at least they have the good sense to not make that the structure. Because that would be evil. For 1985, too. I mean, you got to remember the year. This is like gorgeous and so expressive. Like when you get hit and you kind of do like a pratfall onto the ground and lay on your back. This is 85. Damn. Yeah, this is same year as Gradius. Gradius was 85 as well. Like right around the same point. This came out and Gradius came out. So these two games will be the earliest games that we've played on the channel. This and Gradius. This part reminds me of the knife thrower at the bridge in Double Dragon. I've removed that guy from my memory and I lived such a happy life, never thinking about him again. How dare you bring him back to me? No, we solved that guy and we'll solve this too. Yep. I'm gonna just stay over here if I can. It's kind of chaotic. Okay. Tell me that we triggered another checkpoint. Hell yeah. Oh, we have a checkpoint though. We made it. We made it. This is a checkpoint. I mean, who knows how much more difficult this checkpoint is gonna be. I think it's gonna be evil. This playthrough is gonna be evil. We're gonna be like inching our way through a hell world. But, I mean, I want to see the whole game. And learning it would be one thing, but I think it's a little out of my realm right now. I need boots. I think that bridge has boots. This bridge. It's so hard to get there. It probably is. I mean, because, like, the Western aesthetic, too, Nancy, right? Like, this game was really compelling in the arcades up against, like, Space Invaders and Gradius and Asteroids and so many different space sort of things to kind of have, like, a Wild West in the mix of it is really awesome. Okay. We have to make sure we take out all of these guys. So you have to go, you have to go, you have to go, you have to go, you have to go. And then I kind of want to just get here. Okay. Nice. Oh, God. It's hard. It's hard. He doesn't have the same hit detection as the other guys. I think if they go off screen, they're gone. I think if you kind of bait them off screen, they despawn. Okay. What we want. Jeez. Having no boots is terrible. Truly terrible. And I'm not gonna get him. Alright, let's just try it. See if we can make anything happen. Without boots, I mean, it's such a sinister uphill battle. But who knows? Okay. It's so hard. Okay. Fuck! Oh. It's like at a certain point I have to resign and start over so that we can hopefully get here with more boots in the chamber, but you don't want to, you know? That's how they get you. Like, the choke point is like, I can get through it. I can get through it. Just give me another quarter, man. Just give me another quarter. I got it. I got it. It's so demoralizing. It's so demoralizing. I hurt from the inside out. God damn it! God damn it! I think I've got those guys though. You go right, left, straight to hit the purple one. All right, here we go. Ready? You gotta kind of... Oh, what's up, Peaches? How are you, dude? This is one of those things, man. I went into this going like, okay, you can just credit feed. We'll make it through this easy. But the choke points in this game are so brutal that, like, it's like the design, the arcade quarter-eating design is like directly looking at people like me that are like, okay, you can just beat it if you keep putting quarters in. And so it's got these disgusting choke points, and that's where we're in right now. Yo, what's up, clone? It looks fun. It's something. I like the random ninjas. It's just one. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Yo, what's up, Prince? Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. I'm in the choke point to end all choke points right now. So this is not indicative of this game. Give me a second. It's great to see everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. NES was dope. Never played this version. This one's hard. We're gonna be playing the NES version as well here in time. Let me get through this choke point. This is not very fun for a raid because this is very difficult, but I kind of want to see this game through, and I don't want to have to start over and over again to do it. So all I have to do is get through this, and we'll be good. It's great to see everyone. Prince, how are you doing, man? And forgive me, Raiders. Very hard game to chat and read chat in. I can talk, I can yap, but reading chat right now, I may miss your messages or need to look at them later on or something like that. But it's good to see everybody. I'm Caprolog. I'm a first playthrough streamer with a focus on game history. We're currently in the midst of Season 1 over here. I did randomly selected full playthroughs chosen through Marbles on Stream for 3 years. And I've taken that spirit, but now I'm kind of giving myself a runway of 10 games ahead of time so that we can have a bit of an understanding of where we're going next and what we're doing when we get there. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. What card you get? The Hideout from Hotline Miami 2. Nice. We got a little loyalty currency over here called roll credits. You know, a little play on rolling credits. Through channel points or through gifted subscriptions, you can earn roll credits, which can be used to enter a marble with your name on it into the marble race, so that when it does come time to select a new game and set up for a new season, you can put some marbles in. If you cross the finish line first, you get to pick my next playthrough. And just recently, I kicked off Cat Packs, which you just saw. 35 collectible cards. Where you can, if you follow the channel right now, you'll get your first one on the house, but after that, it's 4,000 channel points to get a roll credit and 1 roll credit to pull a card. Good luck, Alpha. Catherine from Misericord, nice. So thanks so much for the raid. Hope you were playing something fun. I didn't get a chance to see. You got an entire day off ahead of you. That's nice. Don't mind me. Let me give you a little bit of an explanation as to what's going on here. This is an arcade game from 1985 by Capcom. A lot of the people that worked on like 1942, a lot of the people that worked on Ghosts and Goblins. This is Gun.Smoke. I am currently at a point where I can continue. But what happens is you get power-ups. So, like, you get a boot that lets you move faster. It's all on the left-hand side of the screen. The boots have you move faster, the rifles let you shoot farther, the bullets let you shoot faster. Every time you die, you lose one tier of upgrade. And so if you get to a point where you need to continue, you basically have no upgrades. And you move incredibly sluggish, you shoot slow. It's just like a brutal progression. And so I'm trying to get through this choke point to get to the next level so that hopefully we can make some forward momentum in this game, because I really don't want to start over from scratch. But I will if I need to. But shit. So that's the point. That's the deal. This is like a really brutal choke point where I'm moving really slow until I can get to this barrel, and now I have the boots, which allow me to move at double speed, so I can actually dodge these bullets. Without those boots, it's just a lost cause. Whew. King Arthur and the Knights Justice, Hook and Warlock. I've seen that Hook game. That Hook game has like really beautiful sprite animations, right? Did you get a chance to play? You're playing through all of them. I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. Is it developed by Sony? Like it's developed by like Sony ImageWorks or something? I think I know that one. I might be mixing it up with something else. So Warlock, I don't know. I'm mixing it up with Willow. I'm thinking about Willow in my head. It was pretty, but the floating controls were killing you. Makes sense. Okay. So I think we're going to make it through this checkpoint, or choke point. It's just going to be a matter of getting this boss down. Figuring out how to get this guy. I can make it to him, which is really nice. But, you know, trying to cross the finish line is a different story entirely. No, I didn't get the boots. We're gonna keep trying anyway. But I didn't get the boots and I didn't get the rifle, so the odds are about as stacked against us as they could be. That's a fun thing. A little licensed 3-pack. Jeez. I mean, it's just a crapshoot, man. It's just... I'm gonna give it a couple more goes. Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for the raid. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. I feel like it's been a couple of years. But have a good one. Thank you so much for sending your people over. And anybody that's coming in from the Prince raid, as I said, collectible cards. If you follow now, you'll get 1 of 35 on the house. And I'd be curious to see what you pull. Ouch. I think I gotta start from this. But the thing is, if I start from the start, I'll get roadblocked right here again. So there's really no reason. I'll just wait for the next stage. Because the next stage will ease me into it. I'll have more upgrades. I'll have more stuff. Assumedly. I didn't get the... Oh my god. It's so brutal, man. It's so brutal. Alright. It's really not that much cash. I was hoping that would be like enough to get me a 1-up or something, but it's really not that much. No, dude! What do you need to do, man? How many shots does it take? Don't say 2. Man, oh man! I felt like I was seeing the Matrix for a second there, and it's just not enough. Oh. All right. I have an idea. After this, we're gonna start over. Maybe you're just about to go that last 4th tick. You're probably right. All right, we're starting over. We're doing a new game. It's called How Much Money Does It Cost to Beat Gun.Smoke? So, here's how this is gonna work. Let's see how much money it would cost from right now to beat this game. Okay? Let's lock in. This is our run. This is our first credit. We are going to quarter feed our way through Gun.Smoke and see how much money it would really cost, okay? Here we go. First quarter. Where do I want this? That's fine. I think it's fine there. Hang on. All right, ready? This is the run cookie jar. I've decided that really deeply learning it, it's a game that is so early arcade that the randomness is not suited to my brain, and you can quarter feed your way through it. So we're seeing how much money does it take to complete Gun.Smoke. You're here for the first quarter. Because it got to a point where we were just stuck in a choke point. And no matter what I did, I was not getting past it. Stand up, you fucker. Oh, yo, what's up, York? At least one quarter. It's gonna be a lot more than that, I can tell you right now. Alright. Roy knife. I mean, like, the stage design, the fact that this is like the train stage and then you got the river stage, the world building is astounding here. I just want to reiterate, this is 1985. This is the same year as the original Gradius. This is a year before Castlevania, a year before Legend of Zelda. Well, that's not good for us. Had its 40th birthday this year. Exactly. This game is 40 years old. That's a good way to frame it. Oh my god. Okay. Shit. God. No, I think I'm gonna need to stop for food or something. I need to get a Nature Valley bar or something. I can feel my brain just doesn't have the capacity to do this right now. All right, let me grab. Well, no, because I have to continue. Hang on. I'm gonna text Minky Moo and tell her to bring me in a granola bar. Because I don't think she's here. Oh, 50 cents. Keep me honest next time we get to a level break. That was our first continue. $0.75. Here we go. Whew. It was a lot back then, I know. And then we gotta play adjusting for inflation. Thank you. Oh, I don't have gun distance anymore. That sucks. God damn it. And I didn't get the shoes. So if we die again, we're down shoes, which sucks. Oh my god. I don't know if I can do this, guys. I don't know if I can do this today. Yeah, cowboy boots, shoes. Basically, the way that the upgrades work in this game, you have to pick up cowboy boots inside barrels in order to walk faster. If you don't have any cowboy boots, right now I have 3. If you don't have any, you walk so brutally slow, it's like you're just done for. So it's good to kind of like amass a stockpile, because when you die, each time you die, you drop 1. You drop 1 pair. So like if I were to die right now, I would have 2 boots. Where is the horse on this stage? For real. I hope that I got that checkpoint, though. Yes, we did. Okay, good. This is the choke point, guys. This is it. I turned the volume down so I could hear myself think. God damn it! It's a Wild West Ninja. The music doesn't give it away. You need a ninja. cry. Whew. God, what's up, dorky? That was going pretty well until it wasn't. So I don't have bullet distance this time around. Because I didn't pick it up. Okay. No, oh man, you don't have any time to think there. Alright, give me the 3 upgrades, and then just... we hope for the best. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. We've got too many friends. They just don't stop. Like, it seems like there's really no way to stay on top of it. Oh, God. No! That's horrible. Now we don't have speed. That's horrible. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. Okay. The thing is, now we have to do that with no speed every single time. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, let it be known that I'm really giving it my all. I'm really giving it my all. I hope everybody knows that. I did not get the rifle. So we have short, little, stubby, stupid bullets. God damn it. The iframes are so broken. This ninja. Who gave him these iframes? No. This sucks. There's obviously a guy that can do this in the world. And that guy is just not me today. Maybe it's not in my best interest to force it. Maybe we do gotta play it a little bit at a time over the next few months. It's such an old school game in design that it's just, the randomness is just so brutal. I don't have the bullet distance. Get the fuck out of here, bro. God, having them behind is so bad. No, dude. Please. Went and looked at old catalogs. My 275 would have been enough for me to get a Planet of the Apes figure, but not enough for Batman, Superman, or Spider-Man. That's good to know. Can you tell me when I can get my Batman figure? Is it 3? Gonna need about $2.99. Well, I had it. It's gone now. His pizza's been ready for 40 minutes. I don't think we can do it this way. I think I'm gonna need to really learn it. Because this is just probably the first of many choke points in this run, you know? It's only gonna get more chaotic. God damn it. I need the Gradius laser, man. I need to just have something that just chews through everything in front of me. Yeah, this is the kind of thing we're learning. Continues don't help you. Continues don't help you. With the way that everything has to build on itself, we gotta just learn this from the start. We got to. I can't keep doing it like this. I'll try and get it to see if we can get to the next stage, but I can't keep doing it like this. It's just... It's not in my best... It's not in our best interest. It's just gonna keep going on like this forever. We learned something, you know, from a historical standpoint. You think about something having unlimited continues and you're like, okay, yeah, got it. Unlimited continues? Cool. So it'll take a while, it'll cost me some money, but we'll make it through. Not here. The continues are like an illusion of progress. Just look at this. Look, I don't know what to do. I really don't. When there's that many enemies and that dude's jumping around top speed, I don't know what my game plan is with only one upgrade in the chamber. I'm going to $5 and then we're ending the stream. Brutal. Brutal. Jeez. $14.58 today? Okay. Oh my god. I think what would make this all okay is if some first-time chatter came into chat and said, "Oh, you're at this choke point?" Because then at least I'd have like some camaraderie. You know what I mean? I'd have a moment where it's like, yeah, everybody gets stuck here. Your best bet's just to start over. You know? That's what I need. I need somebody to tell me it's gonna be alright. I need that. Oh, you're at the Gun.Smoke ninja choke point. Oh, yep. I remember when I was learning this game. Worked the exact same way. God damn it! I don't have boots. This one's a lost cause. We're done. Yeah. First time chatter voice. It's okay, because this is the run. Who's gonna tell him? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not the run. This is not the run. I'm not going on like this for hours, and I'd rather leave it, come back another day, play the first few levels over again, learn a little bit more about it, go like, okay, I can get level 1 and level 2 down easy. Let's move into level 3. Get stuck at this choke point for an hour, turn it off, spend an hour after the stream ends just laying in bed, embarrassed that I'm bad at this, and I'm bad at streaming, bad at putting on an entertaining show, I'm wasting everybody's time. And then come back the next day and do it again. Have a slice of pizza. Don't pick up those bullets, because why would I? Oh my god. We like it when you're wasting our time. I suppose that's true. Play some more, end the stream, feel horrible, lay on my stomach with my head face down on the pillow. Minky Moo comes in and goes, "Everything okay?" I say, "Yeah, everything's fine. I just kind of want to be alone right now." Think about the stream. Think about how I'm so indecisive, and I said this would be the last one, and then it wasn't, and then I've failed. not failed the game, but failed my own internal processing and planning, and then come back the next day and be like, well, we learned a little bit, and then try it again, cry a little bit, Percy gets worried, Bailey comes up and says hello. All right, this is the last one. $5, that's what I said. And then I gotta go lay down. All right, here we go. Here we go, you ready? Fucking hell. I mean, I just frankly don't see a way other than... Because we've fought this boss, I don't know, 30 times now? Other than, like, pure luck, I don't see how you beat this thing. I really don't. I genuinely don't see, like, a time in the future where it is like, oh, now it's easy. Now it's child's play, you know? It feels just so... so chaotic. There really is no way for me to... I'm gonna, after this is over, we're gonna look it up, and we're gonna watch somebody beat this thing. And you're gonna notice that they're gonna have a lot more upgrades than me. But what I don't know is, do the upgrades stack? So that's it. That's it for this stream, because I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. This choke point has me choked. YouTube. Gun.Smoke arcade long play. All right, ready? He has the horse, which just right off rip is like, how? Hang on. Yeah, he's about to do it with a single quarter. Here we go. Ready? He's just focusing on the regular enemies. Yeah, it's just hoping and praying. There's no strat. There's no strat. I was... part of me was hoping I would look at this and go like, okay. At least, like, there's a way to do it. But there's no way to do it. It's just like, have a hearty meal beforehand. That's your strat. Like, have a really big dinner beforehand. Like, what? What? Pretty sure this boss is a filter? Dude, you're telling me. You're telling me. All right. Last one. 1 credit. Can we make it there without dying? Yeah, there's no cheeky volcano skip. There's no volcano skip. There's no hidden place where you're always going to be safe. That's just chaos. It's just pure, unbridled chaos. Here we go. This is the last one. One final credit. Let's see how it feels. Yo, what's up? What game before? Okay, here we go.
Shoot the bad guys.
Yep.
Don't die.
Okay.
Easy.
Got it. I will try that right now. Just give me 1 sec. We're gonna try the what game before tech. How you doing? Thank you so much for the resub. Going away for a little bit and coming back is always kind of fun because everybody pops their resub redemptions at the same time. So I've got a lot of people to thank in the stream. Like, I walk away from it going like, man, people really care. But it's just because it happened like a week and a half ago. Ooh, come on. Come on. Come on. What's up, Mech, by the way? I don't know if I said what's up, Mech. I meant to. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. So we can do the first level. That's not too bad. We're gonna learn this game. I'm passing through. I'm trying to... The thing about the horse tech is you don't keep the horse to the next level. You have to find the horse barrel in each level and then keep it. Right? So it's not as foolproof as like you would expect it to be. Oh god. You do have to push button combos to shoot the bullets in different directions, yeah. Mostly in the tactics ogre mines. Okay, cool. How's that been? Little Matsuno action? Okay, I think the horse is one of these. Okay. No! The only thing that made me lose the horse there was I was behind the barrel as the screen auto-scrolled, and I auto-scrolled into the barrel and took an instance of damage, which really sucks. All right. Now this is the stage. Ninja darts. Where is the horse? I think that's our number one priority. Got him. Okay. That's horse. Oh no. Shit. Because he ran into the barrel, dude. Oh. Love the arcade horse gallop sound. It's really nice. I mean, this game's doing so much for 1985. But just like that, I'm about to be down to no upgrades. It's so hard. The horse does not increase movement speed. That's my run. So we know where the horse is on stage 3, which is actually a big breakthrough as far as progress is concerned. But I can't keep doing this all day. I can't. I literally don't have the brain power to do it. I have to stop. I have to stop. You do not get additional movement speed. You simply get 3 additional shots that you can take. So we learned a few things. We learned that when you're on the horse, don't try to go for upgrades, because if you get stuck between the barrel and the auto scroll, it forces a hit of damage, which sucks. I have had this for a while, and I like it a lot. Sometimes it squeaks, but it's doing okay right now. Hear that? Can you hear that? Need some lithium grease? Is that actually what it needs? I can just order that on Amazon? Or wherever? Oh, I just pop it open and spray it? Okay. Hey, that's going to do it for Gun.Smoke tonight. I don't have it in me. But it is a game that we're going to keep coming back to. This is a really, really hard one. Way more difficult than I bargained for. My intention for tonight's stream was to say, hey, we can quarter feed. We can get to the end. We'll have one more game completed in our lineup. I was a little bit smug, and I didn't meet the game where it was. I tried to get it to meet me where I was. That's a good learning lesson. It's a good learning lesson. We got to take our time. We're here for the season. I wasn't ready for the smoke, man. I literally wasn't ready for this game's smoke. And I'm having fun. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. It seems like everybody's really enjoying it. The control scheme is super interesting. The like very, very early, like the horse sounds and just the theming of the game, like going from a town to a train to a river. I'm excited to see what's next and where we go and who we fight and what we see. Incredibly cool game. I just wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. So next time, next stream, who knows? Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll play more Gun.Smoke. The one thing I do want to say, and I said it at the top of the stream, Minky Moo is going on a business trip all week next week, so I'll be streaming a lot. So I hope to see you there. Thank you, everybody, for chilling. If you're here for through the VOD, whether on YouTube or Twitch, give the channel a follow. Come hang out. Hanging out live is the best way to hang out. I have been loving... Is everybody liking these afternoon streams? I think they're great. Like, I'm ending the stream around the same time I would be starting before. And so now I have, like, the evening ahead of me. I can, watch a movie. I've been reading Dune. That was one of the things that I've been reading on the canoe trip. Want to hear something cute? My dad. Yo, what's up, Bjork? Bjork, you said hey earlier, and it just got lost in the shuffle. I might have said hi. I might not have. You've seen what this game is like. Just, my dad's been... I like the European friendly time slot. I really like these afternoons. My dad's been listening to Dune alongside, and he's never seen any of the movies. He doesn't know anything about it, etc., etc. He's been, like, taking little notes so that he calls me up on the phone, and he goes, I wanted to ask about so-and-so. And I've seen the two Denis movies. I haven't seen Lynch's Dune yet. But... I'm reading Dune, and I'm going to screen Lynch's Dune film in the Discord at some time soon, because as part of Caprolog Season 1, we've got Cryo Interactive's point-and-click adventure game, Dune, from 1992, which I'm really excited for. Really, really, really excited for. So in the Discord soon, we'll be watching Dune. I'm going to finish up reading it. I'm like 70 chapters into Dragon Ball. Loving it. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure coming soon. I want to screen the Indiana Jones films in the lead up to Great Circle. We've got a lot of fun things coming, so thank you, Nancy. Join the Discord. And really just thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. My first stream back in a couple of weeks. I chose a big game. But again, if you're watching the VOD, come hang out live. It's the best place to be. Thank you.